Okay, go time. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much. I know this was totally last minute, and I know there's always like so many calls and stuff, but I was just sharing like a second ago that I had met Beth Lomas this weekend at our Life Changes retreat. She is one of the top income earners with our bunch. She makes $1 million a year. She is incredible. She has gone through like so many breast surgeries. She's going through breast cancer right now. She's actually getting surgery on the 12th again to get like her another lump removed. She's just like the strongest woman I've ever met. But she was so inspiring, and literally to get a chance to talk to her this weekend was so hard because everyone wanted pictures with her. And I knew that I just really wanted to talk to her. And I didn't get a chance to. And I reached out to her, and she said that she would call me today. I literally felt like I was going to throw up all morning, and then she called me, and we talked for 45 minutes. Like, it was insane. But I don't know. I just wanted to, tell her how I feel about, like, just me personally and my activity, and and then she just started sharing like things that she does with her team, and the stuff that I'm about to share with you might make you feel kind of like, you know, kind of scared, like getting out of your comfort zone. But she said, because for me, I'm like, one of the biggest things that our team struggles with is personal activity and like finding people to join our team. Like, we all struggle with that. And I know that a lot of us do reach outs and all that stuff, but she has this thing that she does with her team, and she does it every single month. And she says that her team goes into massive momentum, and the amount of stuff that's on their calendar, the amount of personal activity they go through is absolutely insane since they started doing this. So I'm going to tell you what it is, and you totally choose if you decide you want to do this or not. But I'm going to be doing it, and I think it's an absolutely game changer, and I think that it's brilliant, and you're just going to have to commit to getting out of your comfort zone and doing it. What she calls it is, she calls it 40 asks in 48 hours. And probably the first thing you're probably thinking of is, okay, so I got to reach out to 40 people in 2 days, right? Which, a lot of us, do a lot of reach out every single day, and I've mentioned before, like reaching out to 100 people, make your 100 people list and reach out to them. But she kind of has like a strategy as far as what she says to them and how she goes about it. But first things first, I'm doing this 40 asks in 48 hours, and I'm challenging you all to do it. So if you decide you want to do it, just let me know. And if you don't want to do it, that's totally on you, totally up to you. But whoever actually does this and really works with it and has some great success, I am going to do something for you. Beth Lomas, usually every single month, she brings her team to like the spa or get a pedicure. I know a lot of you don't live around like near me, and it's really hard to get together. So I want to work with you and or get you something that you really want, whether it's the products or I don't know, the Armand sweatshirts or whatever it is that you want. We could talk about that when the time comes. And then I asked her, I was like, how do I know if my team's doing it? And she says, you'll just know. I'm like, okay. So what is the 40 asks in 48 hours? Okay, write this down if you're really serious about doing this. I'm doing it literally. I'm going to start this for everybody tomorrow, but I'm going to just get ahead of the game and do this tonight. I'm going to start like making my list of people that I'm going to reach out to. So first things first, guys, you're going to reach out to 40 people, okay? And I can't express this enough, the people that you reach out to. Don't just think about the people that you're comfortable with, okay? This business is getting out of your comfort zone. Like, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You can't just reach out to people you're comfortable with, the people that you think might be interested, or someone that you just are close friends with. Like, message the people that you don't like. Message the people that don't like you. Message people, like anybody. You shouldn't even be hesitating to think twice about who you're reaching out to. But maybe there are specific people you really think would be good at this business. But anyways, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to reach out to these people individually, but you're going to reach out to them a voice message. Beth Lomas said, I never, ever, ever text somebody, write a personal a message on Facebook. She goes, I always leave a voice message. She goes, I hands down never tell my team to do that. Once I started doing the voice message, it was way more personal. I got more people to respond to me. And like when she was starting to explain that, I was like, oh my God, like it's so true. So just get the nerve to just voice message somebody. Maybe they won't answer you guys, but who cares? Okay, because I can tell you one thing, people that have their opinions and ignore you for whatever reason, and they could be ignoring you for, you know, something stupid, like, I don't know, like their aunt died or something. I mean, or I don't know, their baby's crying and they just forgot. Like you can't overreact when people just don't answer you, because there's so many times when people will message me and I don't answer them just because I'm in the middle of doing something. But anyways, message that person, and I, after this call, am going to post on our thread the exact verbiage that Beth Wilmus sent me. And you'll be able to like read it, and you'll see how like you can change a few things up, because she even says right in the verbiage, like, you know, in quotations, like changing certain, because usually when you reach out to someone, you want to make it more personal, like, you know, I thought of you because you have 2 kids, blah, blah, blah. So there's like spaces in there where you can change it up. I'm going to send you the verbiage that she sent me, and that's what I'm going to be using. And hold on, let me get the verbiage here. And basically you're going to ask them if they'll take a look at the business. Okay. She said the number one thing you should always do is lead with the business, never lead with the products. Okay. And you'll understand why when I explain this to you. So I'm going to send you this message after. Okay. So you look at it, the verbiage. Okay. And you're going to do that to 40 people. And the best case scenario, they're going to say yes. Okay. Yes. Definitely want to hear more about what you're doing. I've been watching your journey, blah, blah, blah. So what she does is she sends 2 things, and I'll also send this after this call. If someone says, yes, I'm interested in knowing more, she sends them a Discover Arbonne video of herself, but usually I do, like Amy. And she also sends them another video, the Arbonne Opportunity, which I will also send to you guys. Okay? Awesome if they say this and they look at this and they commit to watching it, and then you just follow up with them, okay? If they say no, this is what we all do. If someone says no, we're like, okay, like understand, like blah, blah, blah. No, this is the worst thing you could do, is say nothing or whatever. If they say no, say, no, I totally understand. You know, this business is not for everybody, but I will be having an in-house, you don't have to say party, but like an open house at my house where you can pop in and try the products next Thursday. Just have a date, just set a date, whatever it is, and just make up the date. And, you know, would you be willing to stop in and try some of the products? Don't make it sound like it's going to be like you're going to sit and like listen to a party, whatever. So basically, if they say no to the business, you're asking them if they will try some products by coming over to your house or wherever you decide to have it. If they sit, and so the best thing they could say is sure, right? So then you have to really set the party plan that out. If they say no, I know, but this is like genius, guys, because we all just, when someone says no, we just stop there. And this really, the way she has this, it's not being pushy at all. It's like they're saying no to the business, be like, yeah, like I totally get it. You know, I would have regretted if I didn't ask you, but these products are absolutely amazing. Would you be willing to stop at my house next Thursday? I'm going to have some products out for people to come and try, blah, blah. Okay. If they say no, guys, all right. Okay, I totally get it. You're so busy. I am having a virtual event on Monday. Do you mind if I add you to that party and you take a look? Okay. Most people will say yes, because I mean, you're just adding them to an event party, right? So it's a worst case scenario, guys. So that's the only thing you have to do. And if they say no at that point, okay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for responding to me, because a lot of people don't respond to me, whatever you want to say. So with that said, guys, Beth Wilmus has a virtual party literally like every week. She just she keeps adding people to a virtual event when she does these 40 asks. She just adds all those people, and there's a new format, and I'm pretty sure I added everybody to it right before this call. And it's a new way of doing virtual events, and I'll walk you all through it individually on how to do it, but it's going to be so much better. It's how Beth Momus does her virtual events. They're only 15 minutes long, and you don't even have to really talk about like the 30 days or anything, because she has a format where you like post the Tanja Cook 30 days healthy living. So they just watch that throughout the week. They just watch a few things, and then on that day of the virtual event, you'll hop on for like 15 minutes and like talk about the business. I have to look at the Facebook page, but it's so easy. It's not like sitting there for like 30, 40 minutes and kind of losing people's interest because, you know, they don't want to sit there and listen for so long. But it's a great way. If people say no to the business and people say no to coming to a party, get them on there. You have nothing to lose. And if you just do that, guys, and you get your team to do that, she goes, you're going to see an absolute game changer, because a lot of people just stop at the first no, and that's the problem, okay? So I'm challenging you all to do this, guys. She also said, if you want, she goes, this is what we do, but it's like a lot of extra work. So it's really if you like have time. She goes, I also challenge my team to do another extra 40 people based on the people that like your pictures, the people that comment on your pictures, and the people that are watching your like stories on Instagram and Facebook. So if you notice someone that keeps like liking this, like all your Arbonne stuff, just message them and do this exact thing. Send them a voice memo with that exact verbiage that I send you. They're like, hey, I see that you keep liking my Arbonne posts, and it made me, you know, it made me think of you, and then the whole verbiage that I'll send you. So yeah, the 40 asks in 48 hours, guys. I challenge you to do it. Just get out of your comfort zone. Just do it. I'm doing it. I literally did one right before this call today, right before I hopped on with this, and I got a party booked already. So I'm like wicked pumped because it's someone that's been on my chicken list forever, and I thought she would say no, and I was kind of prepared for her to like, finally say no at the last question, but she didn't. She said she'll have people over next Friday. So I'm like, woo! I'm just so excited. So, and honestly, like if you don't feel comfortable with, and I don't know if Beth Momus is totally against this or not, but if you feel more comfortable saying like, for some people, like, you know, would you mind just hopping on the virtual event instead of saying you're having something at your house, depending on who it is? Like maybe there's somebody that's, I don't know, like, I don't know, live in North Carolina or something, you know, then go ahead and do that. But just don't say, okay, that's fine, I totally understand, or just get discouraged, okay? Because that's why people aren't getting the personal activity. But she said that's what her team is exploding because of doing the 40 asks in 48 hours. I just got like 2 more things, that's it. And okay, so that virtual party thing, if I didn't add you, please let me know and I'll add you when I get off this call. I will add you. Could you ask if you could send them as well? Absolutely. Yes. Even if it's like, you know, even if they say like, I'll definitely do the virtual event. Add me to that group. Be like, perfect. Would you like me to send some samples so you have them before the virtual event? That's another idea too. So then they've already tried the stuff before the virtual event. That's always a winner too. So yes, I highly recommend that. And I will write this all up for you guys. Okay, it's easier to explain it in person. Also, one last thing, and this is it, and then I'm done. Amy and Becca made a new Nation page. I don't know if you, no, I don't think you saw it yet, because they just sent it to the VPs, and I think I might have sent it to a couple of you really quick, but it's a website for new consultants, guys. It's so good. It's so good. They just made it today, and honestly, I feel like it's the perfect thing even for all of us, because I feel like sometimes, even if I've been with Arbonne for almost 3 years now, I feel like when I launch somebody, I kind of feel like, like there's so much information. I don't want to overwhelm them, and I want to make sure they have all the resources they need. So this website has everything they need. It like helps them get started, and it's really cute. You open up the website, and I'll also send that to you in the group thread, and you see a video, a YouTube video of Amy and Becca that they made today, and they like welcome you to the team, and there's just so much other helpful information. So that's all I got for you, but I hope that you're excited. I hope that you're not nervous, but I think the biggest takeaway I had from that was the whole voice message thing. And because a lot of people, like, they get messages all the time from people, and a lot of people copy and paste, but a voice message is just way more personal, and it's not like you're looking at them, you know? So, I mean, it could be worse. But I just really like the format where you lead with the business. So every time, because for me, I was always like, when I do my reach outs, I'll like reach out to some people about the business, some people about the products, some people about a party, but Beth Lomas was like, always lead with the business, no matter what. If they say no to the business and looking into it, get into the products. And I was like, oh my God, like I never thought that way. Because I always kind of got confused as far as like, well, should I talk to them about the business or should I talk to them about a party? Like I'm all over the place. Anyways, that's it. Do you guys have any questions? Wait, oh, what does she say in the voice message? Oh, so I'm going to send you what I'm going to send it. Hold on, but I'll just say it right now, what she sent me. Let me just look at my text message. Where is she? Beth Lomas. Okay. Okay. This is what she says. This is an example of what she says. Come on. Okay. Hey, Kara. It's Ray. I wanted to send you a quick little voice memo to share something really exciting that I'm doing. I don't know if you know, but I recently launched my own art business with Arbonne, and if you're not new, you can kind of reword that. I don't know if you ever heard of Arbonne before, but it's a pretty amazing company, and I'm really excited. It is going to be a great opportunity to create some extra income to bring me home full time with my kiddos, and I just have you sitting on my heart because I know you would love to be at home with yours as well. Again, you could switch that up if they're not, you know, a mom or you're not a mom or whatever. And then she put in here, insert the reason why you were thinking of them. I was just curious if you would be open to taking a look at what I'm doing. I don't know if it would be a fit or not, but minimally, I would love to get you some information, just educate you about Arbonne and what it's all about and get your feedback. Let me know, girl, either way. Just really excited about what I'm doing and wanted to share it with you. Hope you have an awesome day. Can't wait to hear back from you. That's it. That's all she says. So you would have to obviously word it, like tweak it a little bit as far as why you're doing Arbonne and why you think maybe they would be interested. I mean, it could be anything, but then they hear that and it's more personal. It's not like you're just, they just get that vibe you're messaging everybody. Because I remember one girl, she's not on here, obviously, Jackie Booth. she doesn't do Arbonne really anymore, but Kira's smiling. Yeah, she just went down a different path, but she might be back. I hope so. But I reached out to her very personally, and I knew that she was a stay-at-home mom. I knew she had 2 kids, and I really, in my heart, thought she would be really good at this for that one reason, that she would want to like be home with her babies and be able to make some income. And she messaged me immediately and was like, oh my God, she goes, you know what? You read my mind. Like, I really have been looking for something. I just didn't know what. And I definitely would like to know a little more. And then she signed up, and, you know, she was a rock star forever. She still could be a rock star, but life happens. But yeah, so if you make it more personal, then they really will, I think they'll, you know, react to you a little differently. Maybe, and of course, like Beth said, you're going to get people that don't answer you. That happens all the time. But don't let people's opinions ruin what can happen for you guys, because their opinion is none of our business, and their opinion is not paying our bills. So with that said, any more questions, guys? No? Is that helpful? Sure? Okay. Okay. Well, I love you guys. I am going to end this, and if I do it right, and then I'll post it, but I'll send you guys all that stuff tonight. Okay? So starting tomorrow, good luck, and let me know what your plan is. Let me know if you're the one deciding to do it. And I'm not going to be hurt if you don't want to do it. Totally up to you. But yeah. Bye, guys.